What's up? Welcome to the... I never know how to fucking start these anymore. Welcome to the Sheely Showcase. I am your hostess with the Moses, the shaman of Sheely, the Pornhub Poppy, depending on who you ask. Maybe. Of course, I am Miss Katie Kinsey Bebe.
Baby.
Thank you very much. Join with me, of course, my lovely co-host. She is the young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family eaten, the spice of life, the sassy senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my Adam Cole, Miss Y to Garcia Savannah. How you doing?
What's up, Katie? I'm doing good. Just a little tired because I spent the entire afternoon deep cleaning my room. I did an early spring cleaning this year, so I'm kind of tired, and I have a paper due tonight, but that's how it be sometimes. So
you know, it do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. So.
But you good? Don't worry. We keep these under an hour and a half. People like our voices, but like not that much. Let's be fucking real here.
I don't even like my voice, so I can only imagine why other people like listening to it.
Bro. Same. Also, random thought I just had. This time last year, around this time, I was about to go get my wisdom teeth out.
Really?
Yeah, because I was,
Dang.
So I did like the entire week of shows basically on SmackDraw, and I was gonna do the Royal Rumble recap. But my internet like stopped working and like everything just didn't work, so I gave up. And then the following Monday, like the next morning, I had to go get my wisdom teeth taken out. So like February 1st, so it's about this time. What a time.
If there's anything I know about wisdom teeth removal, it's not fun.
Oh, it's terrible.
I asked Katie a lot of questions when I was getting ready to get my wisdom teeth out.
You did, and you know, I think I answered them to the best of my abilities.
Yeah, and you did. Like, for example, well, I guess it said on the paper anyway, but it was something that I already knew because of you about, like, don't drink out of a straw,
Yeah.
Don't drink out of a straw.
Yeah, that was like the first thing they told me. You still got tonsils, though. I do still have my tonsils. I don't know how.
I still have my tonsils, too. I still got my tonsils,
how.
also.
I mean, I've had this COVID cough for about a solid month. Almost 2 now. Still fucking up my lungs, but it's fine. I started going to the gym.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. This is the
year. I started going back to the gym, and what I mean by that is when I started school, I kind of took a small break because like I started school, and again, it's at a new campus. It's in the mountains, so I'm pretty much like hiking, especially because I park so damn far. It's like a 20-minute walk to and from. So I already get like 40 minutes of walking. So I started going back to the gym just to get like kind of like finish my workout, because I like the first day when I got home, my quads were feeling sore. It's a pretty long hike. Like I would have to like record one of these days just how far my walk is and how like it's not just walking on a straight and then turning right. No, you walk and you go up and down hills and stuff.
Sounds terrible. Honestly.
It is.
It is. It's like I had these past 2 days off, and today off too, but I was going to the dentist, but I had off work because something at work broke, so we couldn't even like go in. So I went to the gym the fucking Tuesday, Wednesday, and I did 2 miles on the elliptical both times, and I feel like going down the steps. It's been so long since like I've worked out like this. Oh my god, my legs. And I did arms yesterday, so my arms hurt. It's not fun, but you know what? It's worth it, because, I got the beach this year, and I got Vegas literally 2 weeks after, so, like,
yeah.
I gotta get this shit in gear.
Yeah. Your legs get a lot stronger, especially if you do cardio.
Yeah.
Like, I always do the treadmill, and so I'm usually, like, my legs are a lot stronger, and I think what maintains them is walking a lot.
Well, I mean...
Sometimes, like, I just can't...
Typically, women are, like, stronger lower body, and men are stronger upper body. But I'm ignoring them. I'm ignoring it. Rude.
Ignoring what, Katie?
I have no idea what you're talking about. The chat. Matt in the chat. Yeah. Matt and Justin. Fun times. But no, so like I'm going to do cardio every time I go, a little bit, and then whatever I plan on doing. But
yeah, that's the spirit.
This isn't a workout podcast. If it was, it'd be a short one, cause I don't know shit.
Very short.
This is a wrestling podcast, and we're gonna start with these news and rumors.
All right.
Not a lot. I got one rant I need to do.
Oof.
We'll get there. So, we talked about it last week. Let me just check my notes real quick.
I'm like, what is she gonna say?
Oh yeah, so last week we talked about Mustafa Ali wanting his release.
Oh.
'Twas not granted, because they suck, because they're hoarding talent. They're not doing anything with them. They're not doing a damn thing with them, and it sucks. And everyone like started doing the hashtag Free Ali thing, which I get, but there's nothing we can do as fans. I mean, just support him.
Someone I follow on Instagram tweeted that, like, you know, like replied in a tweet on WWE's Twitter, and they straight up blocked him for it.
Oh yeah,
I was like, wow.
People, like the WWE account started just blocking people on site because they know that like you're just gonna like this is what happened with Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder, kind of what happened with Ty Dillinger, Sean Spears, happened with FTR. Like he's just gonna sit until his contract's over, which sucks because he's so good. His character
phenomenal.
work is amazing. His in-ring work, phenomenal. No pun intended. His mic work is also incredible. Like, oh, it's terrible. So, whatever happens, hopefully Ali gets all that figured out and he finds some kind of loophole, or he doesn't have a lot left in his contract. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully he's not like Pac, who had to leave for like almost years, no? Like, he was gone for a long time.
Yeah, Pac was. Again, it was so hard to tell with like all of these people who had to sit and wait for literally just sit and wait until their contract expired. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing, Bully Ray.
Oh my God!
Decided to open his mouth, right? So you know we got Mox back. We had that fantastic promo. We talked about it last week. He
of course.
told the fan to go fuck yourself, you know.
Fuck himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, kicked him out. Had him kicked out.
Things, right? And
yeah,
we all know what happened behind the scenes. Like, Mox went to rehab, got better. You can see the difference. Man's looks so healthy now.
Yeah, he looks great. Like, I'm not saying he didn't look great before, but you could just see the improvement. Like, you could see the difference.
Yeah, like, crazy. And so Bully Ray decides to get up on, you know, Busted Up in Radio that he's always on, and say that Mox needs to apologize to the fans and say he's sorry that I just listened to Young Kings this morning from their past episode, and TC read the whole thing. I should have taken a screenshot of what he said, but basically just along the lines of, if I was Mox, I would have went out there and been like, guys, I'm sorry, I let you guys down, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Where the fuck do you get off on telling this man who took it upon himself, who realized he wasn't good, he went to rehab, we all supported him, we're like, you gotta do you gotta get healthy for your wife, your baby, and yourself, period. You don't owe us a damn thing, and you're gonna come out here saying he needs to apologize. Get your ass out of fucking here.
And I'm just like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not even saying that he should have, like, this isn't right in any way, but the only way where I'm gonna play a little bit of devil advocate, maybe on Twitter, maybe, and that's maybe like before you like check yourself in or before you come back, maybe. But again, he doesn't know a shit. And like, does he not know, like, it's fucking Jon Moxley. He's like the last person who's gonna get like sentimental and like I'm so sorry. He's not gonna bring his guard down like that. It's Jon Moxley.
He
Not like he
apologized in his promo, and that's all he needed to do. He didn't have to say shit. He didn't have to tell us anything on Twitter.
He could have acted like nothing happened. He could have acted like nothing happened. And he didn't have to bring it up. He didn't have to bring up his demons. He didn't have to bring up how he struggled. He didn't have to. He could have made it seem like it didn't happen. And he did. He wasn't afraid to acknowledge it.
No, and it's even so at the GCW show this past weekend, there were fuck Bully Ray chants as soon as Moxley came out for his match, rightfully so. I'll talk a little bit about GCW in a minute, just because that was a shit show and a half. But like, even Renee tweeted that Bully Ray had no right to say that, and it was just the amount of hate this man got, rightfully so. Get the fuck out of here. You've no right to talk about this man, what he should or shouldn't do. Go away. You're not needed. You go on a radio show every week, multiple times a week. I don't understand how Busted Open Radio works because I don't fucking listen to it because they're all terrible. We don't care about your opinions anymore. Personally, I don't give a fuck what Bully Ray says. I don't give a flying fuck what Bully Ray says about anything. His opinion doesn't matter to me, and it shouldn't really matter to anyone else.
Well, obviously it did, and that's why they chanted "fuck Bully Ray" at GCW.
Yeah, because he had no fucking right to even open his mouth about a topic that doesn't involve him in any way, shape, or form. That's why. And those chants were rightfully deserved. Because Renee even tweeted, she's like, there's no way they're chanting this right now. And they were. And I happened to see a clip of it on Twitter. And I laughed. And I said, good. Good. Anyways, Sami Zayn re-signed his contract. So he will be staying with WWE. Much to the dismay of people. Like, let him be happy. If he's happy there, he's happy there. He's
obviously, if he wasn't happy, And if he wasn't happy, guess what? He wouldn't have signed again. So what's the problem?
Like I said, I think last week, like Kevin Owens resigned. Sami resigned this week. Like, they're going to stay where their friends are. They're going to enjoy their time. Like, why does it matter where or if they get, like... I'm so over wrestling fans.
If they're happy, it doesn't matter where they are.
When I say I'm over the IWC... over it.
Believe me, I know. I'm not gonna get into it, but I know.
Going around the rumor mill is Ronda Rousey coming back at the Royal Rumble, and if she comes back, fine. But if you make her fucking win, I'm done. I'm done.
That is worse than Charlotte Flair being in the Rumble for no fucking reason.
Honestly,
my dad and I were talking about it while we were getting dinner on Tuesday. He was like, who do you think's going to win the Rumble, like men's and women's? And I was like, I don't know, man. It's like kind of hard. And I said, maybe Liv Morgan, she can finally get her, finally have a WrestleMania moment. She can like get, revenge on big time Bex, get her title. Maybe Liv Morgan. He's like, but he said, I was like, oh, this is good. He said, I think Bayley's going to come back maybe at number 30, and she's going to eliminate Charlotte. Not to win, but, like, she's going to be the one to take Charlotte out of the Rumble, and then eventually she'll win the Rumble. I'm like, dude, I would, like, that. I'm not even mad at that. That sounds fucking awesome.
A lot of people have Bayley winning. Like, a lot of people.
Please. Like, I would love to see it. Like,
I wouldn't be mad.
I honestly, though, okay, but I've seen her again versus Charlotte. I would want to see her against Becky. Like, I need heel Bayley versus heel Becky.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Especially because Bayley has not had... Well, okay, she has had a WrestleMania moment, but after what they did to her last WrestleMania, where she just got, like, her ass kicked by the Bella Twins for what reason, I don't know. But, not that it's a bad thing that it was the Bella Twins. Out of respect for Bayley, I just think that was unnecessary. The fact that she wasn't even on the card. Disrespectful.
We're going to talk more about the Rumble as, like, the question of the week, so...
Yeah.
All Rumble thoughts, keep those inside, because we're going to come back to it. I promise you this.
Yeah, but yeah, so Bayley needs to come. But not Rousey.
No, fuck that. Fuck Ronda. NXT Vengeance Day, this is the second one, will be February 15th, because they do it, like, around Valentine's Day. So fun. Yeah. Woohoo.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy Guevara became the undisputed TNT champion last night.
Thank God.
I mean, let's talk about the cutter.
Thank Spanish God. Oh, I know. Jesus Christ, that match was good.
That,
I will admit it. Like,
that cutter alone, smooth.
this is the only problem I have. It's not even with the match itself. But I guess my question is why the fuck did Cody win the title anyway? Just to say, oh, I want it for the third time? Like,
Probably.
if Sami was going to win it back at eventually, you know, if it wasn't at Battle of the Belts, it was obviously, you know, now. It's just like, what the fuck did you give it back Cody? Like, Sami should have just continued his reign. That's how titles get unprotected, you know? When you just throw them around and give them to Cody Rhodes like he fucking owns the title.
I know. But hopefully Cody stays away from the title and we can get some good matches out of Sami with the TNT Championship, because that, like, you have to build stars with that. I mean, Miro, yeah, he definitely got over with it. Darby, not really, because, like, I always forget he was even TNT champion. And, like,
yeah, Darby's reign was kind of underwhelming for me.
Exactly. Like, we need to have, like, more significant reigns with it. But, I don't know. We'll see.
There's two things I hope that don't come out of this. One, I hope Cody still stays the fuck away from the AEW Championship. He's not going to beat Hangman Barrett. I will not let that happen.
Yeah, he's not going to win.
Absolutely not. No, if he challenges Hangman better kick his fucking ass. Because let me just tell you, Hangman deserved at least half the treatment that Cody got in New Japan. Okay, like if Cody was gonna win a mid-card title, Hangman should have also. Okay, and also I don't want people using this, you know, using Cody losing this match as, oh, he puts younger talent over. I'm like, well, he beat Sami for the title, so like, what did that do to him? You know? How's that putting him over if he beat Sami for the title in the first place?
I mean,
maybe Sami got the title back because people were so pissed off that Cody won it again.
I mean, he shouldn't have won.
It's not him putting over younger. It's not him putting over younger talent, or else he wouldn't have won the belt again in the first place. He wouldn't have become the first two-time champion. He would not have beaten Brody for the belt.
We're just gonna move on because Cody Rhodes gives me a migraine. Danhausen was living under the ring.
Love to see it. I love to see it.
Listen, Danhausen has been tweeting for weeks talking about how he is gonna get a job at A&W, not AEW. He's doing his best. And during the lights out match last night between Cole,
A&W root beer.
Yeah, like the food place, like he kept tweeting them instead of AEW. So during the lights out match last night between Cole and Cassidy, Cole's going for a chair under the ring and he's like, it's kind of stuck. And he pulls out fucking Danhausen, who puts a curse on him, which is why Adam Cole loses later in the night. Don't question me on it. That's why.
Adam just can't win. He gets cursed and he's a ghost. I'm like...
I mean, bitch, I'm a ghost. Like... but literally...
But only Danhausen can get away with just coming, showing up, and then just fucking leaving. Like, he's the only one who can get away with that.
He literally did his pose at Adam... And then, legit, Cole and Cassidy kept fighting. Danhausen just walked to the back.
And he's the only one who could do that. Anyone else, it wouldn't make sense.
And he is officially signed with AEW now. Which is why the title of the stream is Very Nice, Very Evil Stream. And Danhausen's on the thumbnail, because he's Danhausen.
Why? I'm like, where the fuck am I? Actually, really quick, speaking of... Did you see, apparently, like, that the Orange Cassidy and Adam Cole match is getting a lot of backlash. People are very pissed that Adam Cole lost. People are saying that, oh my god, he lost to someone who fucking puts his hands in his pockets, like, and they're saying, they're getting a lot of backlash, and they're saying, oh, you know, if he stayed with WWE, he would have been treated better and shit. I'm okay, I think y'all are taking this way too far.
Let me talk about this for a second. I don't want to see a damn person body shame Adam Cole for any reason whatsoever.
Oh, I kept seeing that shit. I saw that. I'm like, fuck that shit.
So don't body shame anyone. Period. No. Stop. B, it was a lights out match. Shenanigans running amok. I literally just talked about Danhausen showed up. Again, he put a curse on Adam Cole. That's why he lost. Y'all need to get with the program. And C, it was Adam's first fucking singles loss since he debuted. How is he buried? How is that a bad thing? He lost to Orange Cassidy, who has been one of the most over people since joining the company. I don't fucking understand the IWC. I literally don't anymore. They're gonna complain about whatever they want to complain about and be like, this person should have stayed with WWE. This person needs to go.
And like, I'm sorry, but how did they not see that it was coming, that Adam Cole was going to lose? It was a lights out match. It was, he has gotten the best of Orange Cassidy for like the longest time now. Like, how did they not see it? Like, I kind of knew Orange was going to win, but it's like, it was still a good match behind it.
Lights out matches technically don't count because they're not
lights out.
Exactly. Matt just said it too.
There
it doesn't count.
It's
unsanctioned. It's not with AEW technically. So he didn't. I fucking hate people so much. I don't understand anymore. Like, I'm so sick of having to come on here and bitch about the IWC because they don't know how to shut the fuck up anymore.
Yeah. Like, I still thought it was a good match. I still thought it was a really good match. But can I admit one little thing though?
Sure.
As much as I loved it, I think Britt's was better.
I mean, yeah, because Thunder Rosa and Britt killed it. And I mean, you could say that
they did only get 15 minutes.
Kenny's. Did they have one?
That one was on pay-per-view though.
Yeah, so like there's so many.
I don't know. I guess people expected way too much out of this match.
And that's
or if that again. But again, if they expected Adam Cole, like again, it didn't count. You don't think Adam Cole's gonna be using that shit against Orange for the next few weeks?
If anyone knows Adam Cole's character, you know damn well he's gonna be like, yeah, Orange Cassidy pinned me, but it doesn't count. I'm still undefeated. Like, people do that all the... Like,
exactly.
That. I don't understand anymore.
Also, like, Adam Cole, like, at the end of the match, they took that table... Or not table bump. It was like a stage bump, technically.
Scary as fuck.
Well, yeah, he looked like he was actually... We were, like, in the chat, in the Instagram chat, we were like, is he knocked out or is he just good at selling? Because I'm like, this dude, like, he looks like he hasn't moved. But then I saw him breathing. I was like, all right, he's alive. At least he's alive.
Barely, but...
Fuck. I was worried for him. I was worried for the poor guy.
I literally don't know anymore. And I'm just so over... Just the internet, wrestling community in general.
Being the internet.
Yeah. Anyways, now that I got another rant out, doing great.
Internet.
Wow, maybe it does make sense that Reek is our advocate. It all makes sense. GWC, like, they had a pay-per-view this weekend.
GCW,
what did I say?
GWC.
Jesus. I didn't expect to go off on that little rant. GCW. Okay. I even looked at it when I said it too. They had pay-per-view this weekend. The Briscoes lost the tag titles due to pay-per-view time restraints, and people weren't happy about it. A lot of people showed up during the Matt Cardona match, like Marco Stunt, Hornswoggle, X-Pac, Virgil.
There was so many people.
Dude, I don't even know anymore. So that all happened. I mean, it seemed people were talking about it.
Moxley retained his title.
Yeah, Mox retained. Again, that's where we were talking about the fuck Bully Ray chant. As he should. Thunder Rosa showed up, I think, in like a Battle Royal. There was a lot happening for this pay-per-view. I didn't watch it, but I didn't really need to because that's all anyone was talking about on Twitter, so I could just literally follow along with any person's thread. So thank you to people who were actually tweeting it. That's the one time I'll thank people on the internet because y'all can fuck off any other time. WWE and Disney Plus. They have a multi-year deal with Indonesia. So basically,
really,
yeah. I just saw it today. So they're like so like the WWE network for Indonesia is gonna be on like Disney Plus. And it's starting with the Royal Rumble, and, like, it's a multi-year deal. And the amount of memes I saw about this, people were like, if y'all thought Vince McMahon was bad, wait until you get a hold of the mouse. And I lost my shit. Because Disney owns everything, bro.
Yeah, they...
Oh my god. They're fucking Thanos. Mickey Mouse is Thanos. Confirmed. Because what? They own...
they own Star Wars, they own Marvel.
Star Wars. I mean, Disney itself, that counts.
ABC, I think.
Don't they own ESPN?
Or was it?
Don't they own ESPN or some shit?
I think so.
Oh my god, Mickey Mouse is Thanos. Oh man, he's coming after WWE next. Which, honestly, I don't even care. As long as I can still watch my shit, I don't fucking care who owns anything.
Right? So I don't know if Johnny Knoxville will be allowed on Disney Plus.
Oh, I love Johnny Knoxville.
I love him too. That's why I think the people who are pissed off at him are like the young little, teenagers on TikTok who don't even know who the fuck he is. Like, they obviously didn't watch Jackass growing up.
Bro, I watched Jackass religiously. 2 a.m. every night, Jackass was on MTV.
I
was watching that shit.
My dad introduced me like at a young age. Like, I don't even think I was 10 yet, to Jackass. And like, we were at my cousin's house. And like, I don't know why all the adults went out, but he didn't. I guess he just didn't want to. I don't know. But all I know is that me, my sister, my older sister, and my cousin, who's just a few months younger than my sister, he was like, "You want to watch Jackass? It's really funny." So the movie, and the first movie. And so we did, and yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
I mean, it's great. And like, the last one's coming out, which is also why Knoxville's going to be in the Rumble, so everyone can just
I want to watch it. I want to watch that movie so bad.
And apparently at the Rumble, I just saw a report about it earlier. Bad Bunny might be making his
I saw that. Shane O'Mac and Bad Bunny are considered, apparently.
I didn't see anything about Shane, but I saw like a few reports on Bad Bunny, which, hey, Bad Bunny showed up last year, and then that led to a WrestleMania match. I'm down. I love Bad Bunny.
Where he killed it.
And the final thing I had for news and rumors, and we can finally move on. Bullet Club basically just like, fucked up Impact. Grills of Destiny showed up, called out the Good Brothers. Honestly, cool. I like GOD.
It's funny. Okay, but hold on. I'm not gonna rant, but I'm just gonna say this is so convenient that now, since it's technically on cable television, now these closeted fans of New Japan are like, "Oh my god, Bullet Club for life" and shit. I'm like, bitch, you never watched them in Japan. Like, fuck off. Fuck off. And like, those people actually thought that when JY used hashtag AEW Dynamite that he was showing up. I'm like, why the fuck would he? He has no reason to. Like, who would he, like, where would he show up? You're like, oh my god, he's coming. I'm like, calm the fuck down. Like, he's trolling you and it's fucking working. He knows y'all are idiots and it's working. And you just like proved it.
Yeah,
if you're my friend and you like Jay White, you are not an idiot. Okay. Just because my friends actually watched New Japan and kept up with Bullet Club in fucking Japan, where it fucking originated.
I know.
Katie believes in Girls of Destiny.
I do. They're fucking cool. I've seen their matches. I don't watch New Japan because I don't have fucking time, but I've seen some of their matches and they're great. So, they just talk shit on Twitter too, so good for them.
It's usually Tama Tonga.
Exactly.
Tangaloa, though, he's actually a graduate, apparently, from the college I'm going to. So I'm like, hey, look at that.
There you go.
Alumni together. We can come to what is it called? A reunion together.
There you go. Do you have any other news and rumors?
No. I was gonna say that if you didn't bring up the whole Ronda thing, I probably would have. But I guess other than I know there's a bunch of it's the Royal Rumble, so everyone's gonna speculate in someone coming.
Yeah.
But I guess technically this counts. I saw that that either one Paige might make an appearance, which that would be
a lot
awesome.
for Paige too. I'd be happy with Paige.
But I also saw that her contract with WWE is expiring soon, and there maybe could be a chance that she doesn't resign because WWE doctors won't clear her. But people are saying, well, maybe AEW doctors will, and I guess the only reason why I brought that up is because Britt Baker and Paige have been tweeting at each other like, "Oh, I'm such a big fan. Like, let's wrestle."
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I'd pay to see it. I'd pay to see
I mean, nobody really thought Nikki would get cleared. Edge, Christian, Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
So, I mean...
anything's possible.
I guess we'll just have to see. I would be very happy to see Paige on Saturday. Because...
absolutely.
I mean, she did a lot for the division. I know Matt's excited for Paige. So, I mean, I would love to see her in the Rumble. She doesn't have to win. Give her a little time, and I'll be happy.
Even if she has a match at Mania, like, just come on, like, just give me
just something,
please.
Alright, so today in women's wrestling history, it was TakeOver Philadelphia in 2018. Ember Moon, who was NXT Women's Champion, defeated Shayna Baszler in one hell of a match.
That match was fucking badass.
The whole card was. I mean, this was the street fight between Adam Cole and Aleister Black, which was amazing. This was also Andrade and Johnny Gargano, which was fantastic. Like, it was a great card overall. But, so the next night after this, Ember appeared in the Rumble with bandaged and all. And then Shayna Baszler would go on to be in the 2020 and the 2021 Rumble. And I haven't seen, like, anything about Shayna. Like, I don't know where she's been or anything, but hopefully she comes back too, because ever since everything happened with Nia, she's been gone. Which kind of sucks, because Shayna's talented as all hell too.
Shayna is honestly, like, they need to show more of what she can fucking do, because I will never forget, was it Clash of Champions when Shayna and Nia beat Bayley and Sasha for the tag titles, and Shayna, like, had Bayley in a submission, and then she used Sasha's arm to freaking, like, look under her chin. I
can't remember if it was Clash of Champions, but that, I mean, Shayna holding a submission on both women, iconic. No pun intended.
Like, who the hell else has done that? Like, so perfectly also. Like, it's like she knew what the fuck she was doing. She knew what she was doing when she got.
She's an MMA fighter. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's smart. Anything on BTE?
Nope, just not even travel blog, bro. I'm like, what's happening? But they just, a lot of it was just them showing, like, you know, Brandon filming, you know, in the ring and stuff.
Oh, okay.
During their match. Yeah, there's nothing really big. Not even, like, with, like, you know, Adam Cole and, like, Silver and Reynolds. You know, I told you how it's kind of like becoming a pattern.
Yeah.
The only thing, I guess, you know, maybe, possibly, the only thing I could probably think of is that Brandon keeps, like, you know, trying to, like, stand up for himself. Like, you know, he's like, oh, you know, Britt keeps saying my name wrong, or oh, Kyle keeps saying my name wrong, you know, they keep calling me, like, Landon or Brandon Butler, like, you know, that's not my name. And, like, you know, Adam Cole and Michael Nakazawa straight up said, like, hey, you just stand up for yourself. Like, you know, if you don't like it, just tell him something. And, like, both times when he had the chance to confront them, like Britt or Kyle, whoever, he didn't do it. So I'm like, maybe Brandon is coming close to, like, snapping. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna finally, like, just, you know,
maybe
stop being like the stooge, as they call him. Poor Brandon.
Maybe. I mean, I guess we'll just have to see what happens with Brandon and the Elite and all that fun stuff. For Dark and at Elevation, I can't remember which one it was on. Apparently, Wheeler Yuta and Penta El Zero Miedo had a fantastic match. I didn't go back and watch it yet, but I saw people who, like, don't normally watch Dark and stuff tweeting about it, and they're like, this was the match. So, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, because...
Yeah, same, because I'm like, I don't watch Dark or Dark Elevator.
Penta's incredible, hands down,
obviously,
regardless. And Wheeler Yuta isn't bad, either, for being, like, super young.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to... Oh, see? Justin, thank you. It was dope, he says. I believe it, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I was going to before this, but I completely forgot. Wrestlers of the week. I'll just let you go first.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't know if I went for.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, we usually start with tag teams, so let's just keep that ball rolling with.
Sounds good.
I'll start with tag teams. I'm gonna go with the tag team of Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins because I thought they did really well as a team. That match was really good on SmackDown. I thought it was fucking nice. It was a really good match, and they could have won. I know Roman Reigns, like Roman Reigns had to Roman Reigns had causes disqualification. But honestly, I did like kind of like I read up like on Bleacher Report. They said like that this is such good not character development, but like it just adds on to like Roman. Like he would rather cause the disqualification, even if it means the Usos are barred from ringside, rather than have them take a loss. I'm like, I mean, I guess so. Like he would rather have them be disqualified than them lose. So I'm like, all right.
I mean, he cares. He cares more about, like his, I guess the bloodline, but then he doesn't really because he's treated Jay and Jimmy like shit. So
I'm gonna say he
really
does until he cares about them until it's a threat to his title reign.
Basically, and the story between him and Jay is so incredible.
Well, I keep hearing, I guess this is another rumor, but I guess it can be in correlation with, my picks that Seth Rollins is the one. No, actually.
Oh.
That I saw this one little rumor that someone, like, decided to share, or not share, but like a prediction. It's a prediction, so I guess it doesn't go in news in rumors. But they said that Seth Rollins beats Reigns for the title, and then Roman Reigns shows up as number 30 in the Rumble and wins. Which no fucking thank you.
I've heard the opposite. Well, I've heard the same thing except for the other title match. So I've heard Bobby beats Brock, and Brock shows up and wins the Rumble. Which I don't want. I don't want that to happen. TC said it, and TC. I swear to God, I'll fight TC if it actually comes true.
Again, I want, like, you can book those you can book the rematch for WrestleMania, but don't waste the Royal Rumble winner, okay? Like, come on. I keep seeing people saying it should be AJ. I agree. AJ needs a Royal Rumble win to add to all his accolades.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, all right. Don't worry. But yeah, so pick tag team is Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins because they did really good together, and I liked how they have chemistry. They really do as a team. I know they have chemistry as opponents, but as a team, they work really well.
Yeah. I'm going Toxic Attraction, even though they lost. That's
those are your girl.
That's like the main reason we watch an NXT 2.0, guys. Come on, Gigi Dolan, bro. Mandy Rose, bro. Like
that reminds me of when I went to Hot Topic one time. I saw like a pop doll set, like the Funko Pop doll set of the Hex Girls, and I was just looking at them. I was like, oh my god. And I was like, that's Toxic Attraction.
It's literally Toxic Attraction. It's literally Toxic Attraction. Speaking of, I put on Twitter, my friend made me a Funko. I am my own little Funko.
Oh, how cute!
I want to grab it, but like I don't want to get up.
Maybe till after we record.
I was gonna say it's on my Twitter.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna look at your Twitter right now.
Go look at it. It's so cute.
Yeah.
So like that was she kept telling me she got me something customized for Christmas, and I was like, what could this possibly have been?
Where did you? Can you like? I guess you. I don't know what's like. I know for me, I was taught like you don't ask. Oh, where did you get this?
It's like says who created it on the sticker. But,
okay, because I'm like
she got to customize everything, like the box, what I'm wearing.
Oh my god, that is so cute!
Is it not the cutest fucking thing?
It is the cutest thing.
Is it not the cute? I literally cried when I saw it.
Oh,
because
that is so
I literally
cute.
said for the longest time, I want to be a Funko. Like, I think that'd be so cool. Like, I mean, Matt, fucking Travis, and Vince are Funkos. Matt did make me a little Funko, like, animation, or little picture the one time when I was going to be on the show. We ended up not using it, but I still have it saved because it was cute. But I've always wanted to be a Funko, so now that I am, when I move and everything, and, like, I get a new background and everything, that will be in the background at all times. My little Funko.
That is so cute.
God.
I'm gonna
so cute.
Like, I need it because I've always wanted a Hangman pop. I thought maybe he would get one when the New Japan ones came out, but they said fuck Hangman.
I mean, it's possible he'll still get one. I don't know
like,
when.
can you
but
send
he
me
might.
like can you because like the sticker's like cut off, so could you like send me like a picture of the sticker like when we're done?
Yeah.
Or do you not have do you not have the box anymore? Or is it still in the box? I mean,
it still says it on the box. It says it on like this little sticker in the corner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you could send that to me, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got you.
Again, I went on an impulse buy, and the hint is it does have to do with Hangman. I'm trying to make a wall here, so
I think I know what you bought. If you put it on Instagram, I think I know.
You want to take a guess?
Is it
this
the
all?
picture?
I know we're doing. What?
Is it the picture?
Oh, I already bought the picture. I'm talking about something else.
Oh god, then I don't know.
Okay, when we're done recording, we're doing pics, but when we're done recording, I'll tell you.
All right, so Womans? Do we
Womans.
Yeah, Womans.
Womans. Oh wait, no, you didn't do your. Oh no, yeah, Toxic Attraction. I was like, wait, you didn't. Yeah, I was like, wait. Okay, Womans. For Womans, I had my pick. Hold on, I was like, I had my pick when we. Oh yeah. Okay. I know I've done. I don't think this is a repeat. No, it's not. I was gonna say it's not a repeat. Or fuck, maybe it is. I don't care. If it is. I'm going with Anna J. I know I did her not too long ago. I don't even know if it was last week, if I'm being honest. I don't think so. But Anna J, because her match on Rampage was not a fucking squash match, and she took Jade to the limit. Like, she did really well. I kind of knew she wasn't gonna win the title. You know, Jade just won it. She's the first champion. That's gonna be a nice long reign. But Anna really brought it to her, and she killed. Sorry, I just
dropped my cap, and I'm not.
Oh no.
Yeah, fine.
Anna J, she killed it, but I do want to throw some flowers, some yellow flowers, if you will, to Britt Baker, because I freaking loved her segment on Dynamite. She shows up in her Britsburg gear. She doesn't even wear red. She wears the gold eye makeup, which she normally wears when they're in Pittsburgh, maybe Pennsylvania, but usually like it's Pittsburgh. And she shows up, she has the terrible towel, and she tears the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield to shreds, saying shit like, at least I'm a Baker who actually wins shit. I'm like, oh my God, Britt, you're killing me. I love this. Keep talking. And then she said, like, she basically tore Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns to shreds. It's not like, sorry for any Cleveland Brown fans, nothing personal. I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
I mean, I just wish the segment would have been something else. Like, someone came out there and ripped it or something. Like, I love her, but Jesus.
I know they said she had something to say, but the only reason why I was okay with it is because it kind of makes sense. Like why else would they just have her show up and talk? But then they're in Cleveland. And
trust me,
Pittsburgh and
Pittsburgh and Cleveland are in this. I get it. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say for those of you who don't know, the Pittsburgh Steelers, with Britt, and the Cleveland Browns, which is where Dynamite was, in Cleveland, they are division rivals. They're from the AFC North, I believe, but they're in the same division, so they are division rivals. So the fact that she showed up basically just to tear the Browns and Baker Mayfield to shreds, I loved every moment of that.
I mean, again, I just wish, like, something...
There was purpose.
There would have been
I thought someone was going to come out.
Exactly, that's what I kept thinking, too, but no, nothing.
Like, again, the power rankings are such bullshit, but I was like, I'm trying to think, who's the number one ranked? Like, I really don't know.
Red Velvet and Layla Hirsch are 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, because they had the match.
Yeah.
Which was also kind of weird, but...
I mean, it makes sense storyline-wise, because Layla, Chris, and Velvet have, like, this thing going on. Which is why Layla's one of my picks, because Layla's really good. For only being 4'11", she, especially when...
She's a beast.
She took it to Camille back at NWA Empower. She's gone against, like, the taller opponents, and, like, she shows up and she shows out. I love Layla. I love everything that she's doing right now. And her and Velvet, it wasn't a bad match. I was actually kind of surprised So, Layla.
Like, is
for
it bad
sure.
that I was surprised it was that far in the card? Like, I thought it was like, I was like, oh wow, like I forgot. Like, I hate to say it, but I kind of forgot about the match. Like, I was too busy focusing.
I think you have a question in here.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna answer that.
Well, he just wants to. No, did you look up before? Look up a little bit.
Where?
He talks about Japanmania.
Oh, okay, hold on.
He wasn't just asking a random question. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was like, hold on. Johnson, I was say, Justin, don't tell him. Let him watch.
We're all doing really great over here, in case you guys can tell.
I know, right?
So Layla is one of my picks for sure, and then also Rhea Ripley because chef's kiss.
She can step on you.
Yes, she can. Any day of the week. I almost responded to that. I have a picture. It's like the blue button, and it's like the hand coming down, and it's just a step on me. I have it saved. I saw it a long time ago, and I saved it. But I almost replied to that to one of her pictures she posted on Twitter, because a lot of people were saying the same thing that I was gonna say, and I was like, you know what? I can't tag along. It's my thing, guys, but whatever. But I mean, she beat. It was her, Dana, and Liv, which that's a good team. They all look like they could be a tag team, so I'm down. The match was fine. I mean, it served its purpose, but Rhea got the win, so that's all that matters. Love Rhea Ripley. Oh, and he wasn't even watching it. He made hot cocoa and turned it off. Sounds good. Mans.
Sounds like
Mans's.
Mans's, I always do this. Like, I had my picks, like, this morning, and then, like, now, it just goes to show how tired I am. Now my mind is blanking. Yeah, I know I did. Like, well, even on my freaking hand, I'll start writing them down. Sami Guevara. Like, how could it not be? Like, this dude, like, he's the reason why Cody is not the champion. Why he lost the title in the first place, I don't know. But even though the reason why he won it back, maybe because of all the shit that Cody got for, taking the title off him in the first place. I don't care. I'm just glad Cody isn't the champion anymore. And apparently he had like something to say backstage. There's like a YouTube video I just haven't watched. Like, oh, Cody's all emotional.
I think it was him just saying that the reports are true that he's working without a contract, and nobody fucking cares anymore. Like,
good.
That's
now
it.
Just stay the fuck away. Just stay the fuck away. Like, I don't care.
Do you have another pick, or is it just Sami?
No, just Sami, and just some flowers at AJ because he won his match. It was a pretty good match.
Yeah. So I have 4.
4?
It was gonna be 5. Well, I mean, pairings for matches. So like, I'm giving it to Adam Cole and OC because it did its purpose. Like, it was a good main event. It did what it had to do. I wasn't mad at it. Danhausen appeared, which made it a little funnier.
I was gonna say, you didn't lose your fucking mind on Twitter.
I mean, I got to enjoy that in like the comfort of my home. I didn't have to like tweet about it. I just tweeted Danhausen, and that was literally all I had to do.
No, I meant that sarcastically, like how people were bitching about Adam Cole losing.
No, because I don't fucking care. Because even though he's one of my tops, I don't care that he lost. Whatever.
It's gonna happen.
Exactly. He's gonna happen. One way or another, he's gonna lose. I don't even care anymore. But Orange Cassidy, again, I just liked the match. AJ, he put on a hell of a match with Austin Theory, which I also keep hearing rumors that Austin Theory might win the Rumble, and I'm gonna...
No! AJ! Like, AJ needs to win it, okay? Like, this man, I think he's officially done with wrestling after his current contract expires, because people are saying, like, he talked about it, like, when he first signed. I think he said, like, I signed, like, my contract, and it's like, that's it. And he's not saying for WWE. I think he means altogether. So I'm like, let him win the Rumble, okay? Like, come on, please. But
hold on to your thought about that. Don't worry. And then I'm also gonna give it to Cameron Grimes, because him and Tony D'Angelo, great match, honestly. Like, NXT was all over the damn place, but that main event was really good. I didn't care who was going to win to face Mello because it was going to be a money match regardless, and Mello don't miss. So, like, him and Grimes is going to be a great combination. I'm very excited. So, yeah.
I hope Grimes wins. Like, I always think, it's Grimes' time. He's finally going to do it.
No.
And then,
he can't take it off Mello.
Oh my god, I know you were going to say that, but I'm just saying. No, but even then, like, and even if, like, it just happens to be Mello, okay? But I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry, like, it's just, I feel like, especially, like, NXT predictions, I always think it's Cameron Grimes' time. And I always predict Cameron Grimes. And then he loses. I'm like, either I'm bad luck or Cameron Grimes just can't catch a break.
We're not going to talk about the Ollie J performance because it was trash. But she looked good. That's all that really matters. I tweeted it. I was like, the performance, negative 10 out of 10. And I put the cherries, 10 out of 10. I'm just saying. I tell it like it is. Anyways, we're just going to get to the questions. Kind of the week.
Questions.
Well, it's like questions, and then I want to do Rumble predictions. After.
Oh, okay.
So, the question is favorite surprise or return Rumble entrance.
Does debut count?
Yeah, like surprise, like that's a surprise.
Well, because
AJ
obviously, yeah, dude. When I tell you, I lost my fucking shit.
I know.
Like, I lost my shit.
I told you last week this was gonna be the question.
Yeah, of course, I lost my shit fucking late. Like, so did everyone else watching at home because we were stuck on Roman's face while you hear the biggest pop in the world, and you're like, who the fuck is it? And then you just see AJ walking, and then you lose your mind. Like, it was. Like, why did they do that to us? Like, the camera people, or not even the camera people. It's not the people behind the camera. Yeah, but it's not the camera person's fault because obviously they had the angle. I was gonna say it's the production people who did not have that camera on the TV. It's their fault. They did that with Edge too, but that's another one. Edge's return, like, that one was good.
Yep.
I remember my dad and I were watching the Royal Rumble together, and he kept coming and going, and we were watching upstairs, and he kept coming upstairs, downstairs. I'm like fucking watch the pay-per-view or just don't watch it. And sure enough, he decides to take a break and go downstairs, and guess who shows up? It's fucking Edge. I go, Dad, it's Edge! And they just hear him running up the stairs, and I was like, see, you missed it. Because
Edge, I wasn't expecting. It was so, like, those are the first two I have written down. My personal favorite, John Cena, 2008.
I was gonna say, that one has to be, like, probably one of the most shocking.
It's because he was out with an injury. No one expected him to come back soon. And then he was number
30. People were like, what?
He was number 30. I remember I screamed. I melted into the floor. Because, again, Cena stan at heart, guys. Through and through.
Actually, when I was cleaning my room, and I had these old Valentine's cards that were not used, and they're wrestling cards, and I have one of John Cena. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna send it to Katie. Like, happy Valentine's.
Honestly,
Katie.
Please, I would gladly take it. I used to have those, like, wrestling Valentine's things too. I'd be that kid to take them into school.
They're really cool. Like the 3D ones where, like, they switch, like the picture, like, changes when you move it up and down. It's pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Trish Stratus coming in at number 30 at the first ever Women's Rumble. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
China in the Men's Rumble.
Yeah. That one was fucking good.
Victoria in the 2021 Rumble. She better make another fucking appearance on Saturday. I swear to God. I'm manifesting that. I'm manifesting Victoria in the Rumble. Manifesting it.
You know what? Like, I guess, surprise that I didn't like?
Okay.
When Ronda Rousey came out and just ruined the entire
That wasn't
Royal
in the
Rumble,
match.
first ever.
That was not in the match. That does not count.
I'm just saying, like, she still ruined it. Like, they just made history, and then you have her coming down and pointing at the WrestleMania sign, only for her to not face Alexa or Charlotte.
I recall. Well, I mean, no, was it? No, it wasn't at that WrestleMania. Wasn't the following year? Was the triple threat?
Yeah, because it was 34 where she was in a tag team match with Kurt Angle
That's right.
against Triple H and Stephanie.
That's right. You right. You right. Um, Adam Cole, 2018, the
That
night
one,
after
that
Takeover.
one, dude, that one.
I
I don't
screamed.
know, like something about the. Yeah, I didn't scream, but I was like, oh shit! Like I was definitely taken aback. I was like, I was like, he's here.
I was just like, you literally got your back destroyed by the back of two. Or, I'm sorry, the top of two steel chairs, and you still showed up. I was so happy. God, I love Adam Cole. And I don't care that he lost to fucking Orange Cassidy on Dynamite because I'm not a little bitch like the rest of the IWC. I'm just over it. I don't know. The only ones I had written down because I was trying to think were AJ, Edge, Adam Cole, Cena, Victoria, China. Because like I mean the entirety of like the first women's rumble, like
that was a lot of surprises, but
exactly.
I guess I didn't expect Trish. I don't know. Well, I guess maybe if Lita was there, then Trish. But
oh, true. When Keith Lee came out to face Brock, true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh man, that was such a good interaction. Brock's face. You could say Christian from this past year.
Christian's a good one, and then like him and Edge had that hug. Who knew it was a goodbye hug?
I mean, they might have known. We didn't know, but like they probably know. Crazy.
Oh, but their faces though, that was like the most like that was the sweetest thing I had ever seen. Like their faces, they were so happy. And then like the hug, like that hug, like you want a hug like that, like hug. I want to hug the way Christian and Edge hugged each other at the Rumble.
I just
that was
want
awesome.
a hug.
Or like I know this isn't technically as like a surprise, but when Edge came back and him and AJ had that stand up, I'm like, make it happen. That's I guess the
AJ has been talking about that.
The only reason I would be okay with AJ not winning the Rumble is because I want Edge versus AJ at Mania. Like I would like that, or because like yeah, I know
a lot of people would like that.
Like it needs to happen. I know people really wanted like AJ and Shawn Michaels, but if you can't do that, let's at least get Edge.
That would be great. Any surprises you think are gonna happen this year, besides the ones we kind of talked about? For both,
maybe
for
Alexa
both.
Will come back. Like
Bliss?
officially come back. Yeah, Bliss.
Solid choice.
Maybe the goddess Bliss, not her whole Bray Wyatt gimmick. Maybe the goddess will come back. I don't know though, but they seem like very like.
I don't want the goddess back. I like this version of Alexa. Me and Matt are in the minority. We love this Bliss.
Like, it's not that I don't like her. I just think that like, I like the goddess better. I liked her. I think she was more of a more dominant heel. Like, you know, she's won more singles titles as the goddess.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I just like, I don't know. Where to say?
I know it has happened before though, so I would want Maryse to be in the Women's Royal Rumble. I know she has a match, but it's happened before where people have a match before the Rumble and they still show up. So Maryse needs to be in the Royal Rumble at least once, okay? Like, please and thank you.
I mean, I don't think this year since they do have that match. Maybe next year.
Maybe, but I know like when Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose had their last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship, both of them were in the Royal Rumble. That was actually the one. That was actually the one where Dean Ambrose was the runner-up, but then Triple H won. Triple H came back. I guess that was a surprise. It wasn't my favorite surprise, but he came back after Roman Reigns like beat the shit out of him.
Well, there's not a lot of women's spots left, and I was like trying to do the math the other day.
I know, and then you want to throw in some NXT entrants.
Well, I don't think they're really going to because they don't want to rely on NXT talent right now. And I kept seeing reports about that. So, I mean, you have to think at least if all three are healthy, Bayley, Bliss, Asuka. So that's 3 more spots taken. So that only leaves you with like 3 or 4 maybe. Spots.
Oh wait, I thought 9 spots were left.
I think there was like, I'm trying to think.
I wish that, again, like I know we talked about this earlier, like a couple episodes ago, but I wish that they did
tell us.
Just like imagine Summer Rae coming. imagine Summer Rae coming back. Like I would have been surprised. It's like not that like it's a like not bad surprise, but like I would have been like, oh shit, Summer Rae, all right. Lita.
Aaliyah? Is that what you said?
Like Lita, I said.
Oh, I thought you said Aaliyah. I was like, Aaliyah's in the Rumble. What are you talking about?
No, yeah, I know she's in the.
No, like, I get it. I understand. Like we talked about it. I understand announcing a few, like announcing Nikki. That's fine. Brings people to Impact. I get it. I understand. But why did you have to tell us all of them? What is the point? Like, the Royal Rumble is supposed to be the time where people are super invested in wrestling, right?
They're and the surprises.
In WWE. We get excited to see who shows up, who are the surprises, who wins, like all of this, and you take a lot of the hype out of it. When you announce almost everybody, especially for the women's, because the women's gives so much more room. And like if they didn't announce everyone, I couldn't have told you which legends would have come back. I would have for sure said Lita because she's fucking Lita and she's still in great shape, and I would have said probably Kelly and maybe Tori Wilson. I don't even know if Tori's in this one, but like,
but still, like Michelle McCool, like why did you have to announce like those? Like Summer Rae, Michelle McCool, like some that you really wouldn't expect. I guess Michelle McCool.
I think Layla's coming back.
I can see it.
I mean,
Cool.
Exactly.
Cool reunion.
Exactly. I would actually be really okay with that.
I wouldn't mind Lay Cool taking the titles from Carmella and Zelina.
Well, I mean, I think they'd have to fight the Bellas on that.
Well,
which
shit.
Again,
I guess it's going down.
There's no women's tag teams anyways. Bring back the fucking Bellas.
Bring back Lay Cool.
Bring back Brooke to compete the ECW strippers. Nice to see you guys.
Oh my god.
I just listen. There's only a few women that I want to see in the Rumble this year.
Wait. Okay. What? Okay. No. Go ahead.
I
thought of something. I just thought of something. So I
want to see Victoria, for the love of God. I would love to see Layla. And I honestly just saw a picture on Twitter. I don't know from how long ago it was. I don't know how recent it was. I want to see Sable in the Rumble. I mean, she's married to fucking Brock Lesnar. She's got to be in some good shape.
She's got to be. I would want to see it. I wouldn't be mad.
I would like to
That'd be a surprise.
I'm not asking for a lot here. I'm asking for
three
women.
I know this isn't likely. Like, probably, like, close to none on far as, like, what the odds are. But I'm just saying, I guess nothing's, especially now with Mickey in the Rumble, nothing's impossible. Could we maybe, by some miracle, see Gail Kim in the Royal Rumble?
Listen, I fuck.
That would be a surprise.
I fucks with Gail Kim, right?
That would be awesome, but again,
everything she's done. But I don't think she would because of how.
Exactly. So that's why I said by some miracle, even though the odds are close to none. But how cool.
I'm more likely to be in the Royal Rumble. Shit, I'm more likely to be in the Rumble.
Yeah, like I know people, like someone asked Deonna Purrazzo if she would want to be in the Rumble, and she said no. She straight up said nah, and apparently the Iconics turned down the offer to be in the Royal Rumble. Down.
And a lot of people
I don't blame them, especially because they didn't get Billy. Was it Nick Khan who said he doesn't get Billy Kay? I'm like, who the fuck wants to go back to that asshole after that?
I'm still mad about all that. But like, what men do you think are gonna show up? Because we didn't even talk about them yet.
Yeah, you know, right? Well, I saw like, well, not saw, but like I kind of noticed the rumors of the whole Forbidden Door shit are pretty much dying down. So I didn't really keep my hopes up anyway, but I know I'm definitely not keeping my hopes up. So no Forbidden Door, I don't think. Maybe from Impact, I don't know, but like I don't know who it would be, if that makes sense. Like who from Impact
I don't. I think Mickey's the only forbidden door, and you know how much I hate that term now. It's so overplayed. And she's the only one coming over. I can almost guarantee it.
Well, because I know when they first announced it, the hype was like through the roof, but now it's started dying down, especially as they keep announcing people who are going to be in the Rumble. So, but I guess it would be cool again, like if I know people were saying maybe Jericho was gonna, like again when the hype was up, when the hype was there, like people were like, oh, Jericho's coming. I'm like, that would be cool, but like the hype has definitely died down. I'm like, it's not happening. Like no one, it's because like people are like, oh, they're in the works, and I'm like, yeah, it's just like a documentary. I think they're gonna just share some footage. I don't think it's that deep, like, but
I'm trying to think of
legends.
Matt said Stone Cold because neck injuries are poppycock.
I know, right?
What a good word. Good job. Bring that back. I don't know. I was trying to think about this the other day, but like, who could show up? Corey Graves probably is gonna make a cameo since he's cleared.
Maybe I was gonna say maybe he shows up for the Rumble.
Yeah, I mean,
if he's not on commentary for the Rumble, he is gonna be in it.
Hell, that's all I gotta say. We've had commentators jump up from the commentary table to join the Rumble, so he very well could.
That's true.
If he's not wearing some weird ass suit, he's going to the Rumble.
Yeah.
Hell, even if he is, I'll take the jacket off.
Yeah, just do it with Cesaro. Just like rip off your suit.
Yeah, I mean that's weird because Corey Graves used to just wrestle in like skinny jeans, which what a look.
Oh, that's true. I mean, if they're baggy over his jeans,
maybe. Justin says Cena.
I'm trying to think of like Cena.
I missed the summer.
That would be a surprise. Maybe I don't. Again, not like it's gonna happen, but like The Rock would be a surprise. They keep saying he's coming. I'm like, dude, just give up now. He's not showing up. He's like he's coming. He's gonna come to WrestleMania. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. No, he's not.
Talking about this again. If he didn't show up after like hyped him up for 4 hours talking about his career, he's not gonna show up.
Y'all got trolled.
I am one of those people. I got fucking trolled.
It's because my sisters and I do that. Like we talk about like the biggest inconvenience. Like 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 for example when we're gonna go pick something up, like watch it not be ready. Like we say shit like that. Oh look, watch this happen. So when I was watching Survivor Series, I kind of told myself like watch him not even show up, and sure enough, he didn't fucking show up. So I'm like, oof. I was like
hours of hype for Dwayne. Whatever. Who else do we think could show up? I'm not talking about this anymore. I really.
Vince McMahon, he's gonna win it.
Ew.
In 2-time Royal Rumble winner.
How fucking dare you?
Fine, you want me to go worse, Katie? No, I'm not gonna go worse.
What? No, now you have to say it.
No, I was gonna say Goldberg.
If Bill shows up in this Rumble, I am personally blaming you.
I will accept full blame.
You are getting.
If he shows up.
You are getting added on every social media I have you on. I'm going to blow up your messages.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna get death threats from Katie.
If Bill shows up, Savannah, it is game over.
I'll quit while I'm ahead.
No. Oh, no, keep going. Who else?
Oh, no, I meant like, if that happens. Like.
I swear.
No, I seriously don't have anything else. I don't have anything else in mind. Like, I'll need to think about it.
Okay, since we can't think of, like, surprises, who do you have winning the men's and the women's? And then we'll leave it on this.
I want to really, like, my heart keeps saying AJ, except these stupid predictions that are going around, like Brock and Roman, I'm like, they better not fucking happen, man. But, like, my heart says AJ, so I'm going to follow my heart and say it's going to be AJ. And if he doesn't, I'm going to be muy sad. I wouldn't, like, Roman, Brock, and I hate to say it, but I don't want Randy Orton to win, only because he's already won in, like, an unexpected way already, so, no.
I don't think Randy would have won.
No, well, I did think he was going to win that one time when was it? 2017?
Yeah, well
that
now
he
he's gonna
won the
tag team with
Rumble.
what's his nuts, so it doesn't matter.
Riddle.
Yeah, that guy.
But yeah, so I don't want him to win. Those are the three, like, because it just seems like it's too obvious, you know? Like,
I mean,
no.
I have like Big E or AJ winning.
Okay, but I wouldn't be mad at Biggie. Like, I would like that one, like, well deserved. Biggie's talented as fuck, and he definitely deserves it, and it's not over pushed and not being shoved down our throat like the two of the three I just mentioned. So
But like that's also kind of why I'm thinking AJ because was it last year or the year before he was like the Rumble gatekeeper, so like everyone had to like go through him to get into the Rumble. Do you remember that?
yeah, he was a Royal Rumble gatekeeper, but AJ
I don't
himself
remember when
got to just
I don't remember when
declare
that was,
himself.
but like that's like the one thing he hasn't done.
He hasn't won Money in the Bank either, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, but I'd rather have him win the Rumble because that's a guaranteed match at Mania. Like,
exactly.
make it happen, WWE. Like, AJ is one of your best guys. The dude's like in his 40s and he's still going strong. He hasn't slowed down. Like,
I did just talk
make
about
it
that the
happen.
other day.
He is still phenomenal.
Women, who do you have winning?
Women, I want to go with what my dad had told me on Tuesday. I think Bayley's taking it. I think Bayley's gonna take it. She's gonna eliminate Charlotte. Maybe actually, back to surprises me. I know Sasha's out, but maybe I don't know, man. Maybe she pulled a Cena and she's healthier earlier. That would be a surprise. Would I want her to win? Absolutely not. But I would want Bayley to eliminate her too. Like,
it's hard trying to figure out who the women's one's gonna be because there's a lot of possibilities. Like Bayley's a strong one. If Bayley doesn't win, I want her and Lee to have a match at WrestleMania. Point blank. Period. I saw a lot of people
Bliss.
saying Bliss. Which I don't think. If Asuka comes back, maybe. But I have either Bianca or Naomi.
That would be cool.
Because Naomi deserves it. Hands fucking down.
I think Naomi deserves it. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve. I'm not me saying this is not trying to imply that I don't think she deserves it. But I don't know, man. Sonya's been like the thorn in her side. She might cost her.
Well, I mean,
cost her the match.
Her and Naomi and Sonya are supposed to have a match. On Friday or.
Because here's look, just a quick prediction. What if, Naomi's like the Kofi Kingston? She comes up with cool ways to get out of, to not be eliminated. She's about to be, but then she does something. And I think the first time she walked on her hands, she straight up walked on her hands, I think, right? I think.
I don't know. I know Casey Catanzaro kind of walked on her hands a little bit too.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
But all I know is, what if
Naomi's done a lot? I just can't remember all.
But what if she tries? What if that happens again? She gets thrown over the top rope, but she finds a way to stay in the match because both feet don't touch the ground, and Sonya's the bitch who pushes her or something, and both feet hit the floor. I think so. I think Sonya's not done being the thorn in her side just yet. Because I know they're gonna have a match on SmackDown, but I don't know. Maybe Sonya, or supposedly gonna have a match on SmackDown, but maybe Sonya's gonna fuck up the match.
I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't know. I just think it'd be very apropos, and then that way Naomi's guaranteed another match at Mania, probably against Charlotte. I don't know.
Naomi needs another title.
I agree. But then you also have the story of Bianca being the first back-to-back 2-time winner. Counterwrites itself. I literally don't this is probably the first Rumble. I legit have no idea what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's true. But here's the thing, though. I just think, and this is just a personal opinion. I don't think that this is wrong. But for me at least, I just think how many Rumbles are we in? 4?
For the women?
Women's Rumbles?
18, 19, 20, 21, 22. This is the 5th.
We're on number 5. I don't think it's time to have a 2-time winner or a back-to-back winner. Because at least with the men, it's because there's been so many years, so it makes for a bigger surprise. Especially because so many have happened. But I think it's just too soon for there to be a back-to-back winner. I don't want to say it'll be a waste, especially if it's someone like Bianca, because she's talented as fuck and she deserves a title. But I just think that I don't think it's that time yet. I think it should be you know, still have like people who deserve, like, you know, not that Bianca doesn't deserve it, but like someone who hasn't had their chance yet, you know. Especially again, I want Bailey to get, you know, redemption for after the way she got treated last Mania. Like, please.
I mean, again, if she doesn't win, then I want her to have a match with Lita. Like,
yeah.
So regardless, Bailey deserves to have a Mania moment. I actually would be okay with her losing the Rumble and then her and Lita going at it. That's fine with me. But I don't know. This is like the first. This is literally the first Rumble I feel like in a long time where I haven't had a single clue on who's gonna win either.
Yeah, because like I know with like, you know, Drew McIntyre, I kind of assumed, I'm like, it's like, it kind of made sense, you know, it was his time, you know, for McIntyre to win, so that one made sense. You know, when Seth Rollins came out at number 30, I was like, okay, well, there's no fucking way he's not winning it. So when Becky Lynch came in replacement of Lana, there's no way she's not fucking winning it, or else why even like
exactly. There's been writings on the walls for a lot of them, but this is the first year where there's writings on the wall for a lot of people, and it's who's actually gonna have that spot. I don't know. So that's why I hate getting asked who's gonna win, because I don't fucking know.
Especially this time around.
Yeah. I mean, hell, we could be wrong. It could be something we didn't even say. Like,
you know.
I guess we're going to find out on Saturday, and then we're going to talk about it next week.
I need to remember that it's on Saturday, though, or else I'm going to see spoilers and be like, the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm going to be all upset.
It's Saturday. Which, I love that it's Saturday. It makes my life so much easier. Alright, well, I think we covered a lot. There's a lot happening on the show.
For real.
Savannah, tell people where they can find you.
If you're like Katie and are gonna blow up my messages if Bill shows up, you can find me at Y2Garcia with an underscore on Instagram and Twitter. If there's no underscore, it's not me. Yeah, that's pretty much where you can find me.
Any updates on your show?
Yes. Well, I'm officially gonna film tomorrow. Plans fell through though, so I'm doing it solo. So I'm gonna try and knock it in at least like 30 minutes, so I'm not like dragging on, especially because I'm doing it solo. But I plan to have it up by the 31st, like no later, you know, because I want it to be at the end of the month, the very end of the month. So. When
is the 31st? But yeah, I can have it. I can have it up by then.
Oh no, Monday. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I don't work Sunday. So okay, I can have it up, and I'll have it set to go up Monday.
All right. Well, there we go. So yeah, it's officially here. And I actually worked on well, I guess there's technically not a logo, but like for the beginning, you know.
Yeah. For your intro.
I have the intro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Well, like, at least once you get a logo, send it to me.
It'll be incorporated. Yeah.
And yeah, of course you can follow me on Twitter at KatieWrestling13. It is right here. Linktree in my bio to take you to all things She Leads Showcase. Twitch.tv/She Leads Showcase. Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Typically, unless something happens. That's why you follow me on Twitter, so you can stay updated on when we go live. The YouTube, we have the video of every podcast we have done up over there. If you are a visual person, you like to watch. I always suggest watching because I don't know. It's just I'm a visual person.
It's funnier.
It's way more entertaining to see how we react to things, especially when there's like breaking news and stuff that happens on the show. It's a great time.
Yeah, you get to see me gag at the thought of Ronda Rousey returning.
You get to see me get all types of mad today.
I know. Right?
If you're a audio person, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We also have an Instagram where I post kind of just like every week of the show. We have obviously She Leads Showcase, Inside the Mind of, kind of on a little hiatus because I'm trying to work out times and with guests and everything, but that will be back very soon. Check out all the other episodes on those platforms that I mentioned before. In the Crowd, I'm also revamping. So there isn't going to be one for January. But for February, I will have one up. A new theme, I think, for the show.
Ooh.
And, like Savannah said, Monday will be the debut of the New Japan Takeover.
Yes, that's right.
With the new music from @HeelTactics, Justin, our man.
That's right.
I'm so happy people are finally going to be able to listen to those. I've hyped up the music for so long.
I know, not even the actual show. No, I'm just kidding.
I've hyped up both. But we always
I know. You have.
love to Justin. He's done the intro.
We would not be here without him.
Literally, I don't know what I'd be doing for an intro.
Just like trying to throw some shit together in GarageBand and hope it works at least for the time being.
None of these shows would have music without Justin. So thank you,
big thanks.
All of his descriptions and links are in the description of the video and the audio, of course. Is there anything else I missed?
I don't think so. You think you covered everything?
I think so. I don't know. Bro, it's been a day.
If not, you'll get it next week.
If not, there's
always a next episode.
Just go to the link tree. Everything's in there. I don't know anymore.
When in doubt, go to the link tree.
When in doubt, go to my Twitter and go to the link tree, and then you'll find all the things you need. I still need to get us merch.
Yeah.
Which means you need to send me the logo.
Yes, it's just something happened and like I need to fix it.
Okay.
I will.
It's gonna happen. This year it's gonna happen, people.
It's nothing too bad, but it's just there is some fixing I need to do.
Okay, well that's.
Because I'm like, especially if it's going on a shirt, you want it to look perfect. So.
I got you. The merch will happen this year. I promise y'all that.
Yeah. There's so many ideas we've already thrown out, like for what merch ideas that we can do.
Once we get this first one up, then we can start brainstorming and get a shit ton more done, and I can't wait. I'm very excited for all of it.
Certified Jericho.
The amount of shirts we can make is gonna be incredible. So I'm very excited. I know. But yeah, I gotta point this way because my screen's backwards. Ms. Batu Garcia. I'm Katie Kinsey, of course. And this is in the Sheely Showcase. You know how it is. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.